You want Instagram reel ideas that aren't just pointing, right? Well, in this week's video, I'm going to give you 5 reel ideas, whether you are a product-based business or a service-based business, or even a creative or an artist. You can find ways of making these reel ideas work for you. No pointing necessary. Just before I dive into those ideas with examples, don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell button so you never miss a new video when it drops every single week. And without further ado, let's get straight into the juicy reels ideas. So idea number 1 is meet the team. Now, of course, if you have a team, maybe it's you, maybe you have a couple of other people working with you, maybe it's you and your pet dog or cat, then you can do a little introduction of each of you. However, if you are a solopreneur and you wear many different hats in your business, then this could be a really great opportunity for you to play with that and for you to introduce yourself playing all those different roles. So there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can get creative, but no matter who you are, no matter what kind of business you run, you can do a really fun meet the team kind of reel. Now, in fact, with the example here on the screen, you will see that Donna and Matthew, even though there are 2 of them, they are a partnership running their photography business, they still wear many different hats, even though there is 2 of them. And they have created this really lovely reel which shows that off. It's super simple. It doesn't require a huge amount of editing or lots of different props, but it's a great way of humanizing their account and really letting us get to know them and all the different areas of expertise that they have, as well as their core area of expertise, which is photography. So the next reel idea is a how-to. So if you are a product-based business, this can be you showing off literally how to use one of your products. And as you do this, you can call out any of the unique features of your product or any of the key benefits. Remember, features are great, particularly if there's something unique about them, like 100% sustainable, or you're using a really unique kind of ingredient in your product. But the most important thing to your customers, to your audience, is how it is going to benefit them. What is in it for them? Why should they care? A great example of a product-based business showing a how-to reel is from Base Butter. And you can see in this reel here how their deep pores cleansing cloth really does get rid of all of the makeup and grime on your face at the end of the day. And because it's so visual, actually seeing it in action and seeing how much dirt and makeup is taken off, it's so much more impactful than just a photo on the grid. And a bonus tip, which they do, which you can also do, is they really do expand on the unique benefits of the cloth in the caption. Now, if you're a service-based business or a consultant or a coach, then you can use a how-to reel as an opportunity to show off your expertise in an area by educating and informing your audience. So in this example on the screen, Christina Licare, who is a coach, she walks us through how to transform our relationships. So she is clicking in time to the beat. She is clicking, no pointing as promised, clicking in time to the beat and overlaying that with some really simple bite-sized tips to help her audience transform their relationships. Nothing overwhelming here. It's this kind of really lovely, digestible, value-packed reel that is going to keep people coming back for more and maybe keep watching this one reel over and over again. So reel idea number 3 is to give us a tour of your workspace, your studio, your office. So this could work really well no matter whether you are a service-based business, a product-based business, an artist, a creative. You will have somewhere that you are working or creating that you could give us a tour of. And this means that you don't even have to feature in this reel, which could be a great one to start with if you're brand new to Instagram Reels and you're a little bit wary of showing your face on camera. Now, as you film this kind of Instagram Reel, you can overlay it with text to show us what the different areas of the workspace, what the purpose is of those different areas, what happens in those areas, or just talking us through the spots in your office that you love. This is where you journal in the morning. This is where you do your client calls. This is your favorite coffee mug. Whatever it is, you can really be as creative as you want with this. So the example you can see on the screen here is a tour of my eco-friendly bathroom. This is from an Instagram account which features 2 sustainability sustainability writers, bloggers, and business owners. And this is the tour of the bathroom. Really simple, really lovely. Obviously the bathroom is very aesthetically pleasing anyway, so this helps to make a really engaging reel, but it gives you inspiration of the kind of thing you could do no matter what your workspace or your creative space looks like. The fourth Instagram reel idea is before and after using your product or service. So with this reel, you really want to show the transformation that your products or services provide for your followers. What was life like before they started using your product or service versus what life could be like afterwards? It really is showing the transformation that is possible. And a great way of doing this, because there's a few different ways that you can bring this to life, but one of those ways is putting yourself in the shoes of your dream customer or client. And you can really imagine through the use of video what their life is like before and after. So the example that I put here on the screen is from Louise Henry, who is a productivity/business coach. She loves using tools like Asana to help not only herself, but her clients become much more streamlined, become much more organized business owners. And she has really imagined what life is like before using Asana versus after using Asana. And this kind of does two things. Not only does she use Asana, so it's really showing her audience one of her favorite tools, but because Asana is such a key part of the services that she sells and the products that she sells, she is also by proxy telling her audience how beneficial it is to buy her products and services. And so she's got before where life is kind of hectic. She's having to write out notes on 1,000 pieces of paper. It's very disorganized. It's all over the place. Versus after, where everything is done in one place digitally on Asana. She can put her feet up, kick back, relax. So how can you bring to life what life is like for your dream customer or client before they start using your product and after? If you sit down and brainstorm the benefits that your products and services bring, and maybe focus on one to make the reel short and engaging and value-packed, then you can also create a really engaging Instagram reel like this one. The final Instagram reel idea is your story. Now, again, you don't have to be featuring yourself face to camera if you don't want to. This could really be almost like a slideshow of past videos and photos that bring to life your journey from a few years ago to where you are today, from before becoming a business owner to now, and showing your followers the highs, the lows, some of the milestones, some of the challenges. Really is up to you. Everybody's story is unique and different. A nice prompt or template for this kind of reel could be starting with, in X year, I quit my job, my corporate 9-to-5, whatever that was, and decided to become whatever business owner you are now in whatever niche you're in now, so that I could help people achieve or become or do whatever it is. So you can really share a lovely Instagram reel that not only talks a little bit more about your story, but also why you decided to do it. Why did you want to become the business owner or the creative or artist that you are today? Why did it matter to you to make that change? So the lovely example I put on the screen here is a reel from Knockout New York. They make safety accessories for women. And yes, the business owner, she does feature face to camera at the beginning of the reel, but she isn't talking, and she has music playing in the background so that she can just start with her face to camera, introducing the reel with the text annotations, and then it cuts to the slideshow of the videos and photos of her business journey. A really lovely way of humanizing the brand, the business, letting us get to know a little bit about her and her journey and why she created the business that she has. So there you have it, 5 engaging Instagram reel ideas that you can make today that don't necessarily have to be you talking face to camera, and definitely do not have to include you pointing around the frame. There's nothing wrong with pointing around the room, by the way. I have done it myself, but I know a lot of business owners say to me, I don't just want to point, and that is absolutely okay. You do not just have to point. There are so many different ideas that you could bring to life through Instagram Reels. It doesn't have to be you speaking. It doesn't have to be you pointing. Just before I wrap up today's video, don't forget to hit the subscribe and bell button so you never miss a new video when it drops every single week. And if you liked this video about Instagram Reels and you want to dip your toes into more Instagram Reel videos and learn how to increase your views on your Instagram Reels and maybe go viral. Or maybe you're not quite there yet and you still want a bit more advice on how to actually create a reel, then don't forget I've made a whole bunch of videos on these subjects here and here and here. So go and check those out after this one. I'm going to link to a couple of them now at the end of this video. So if you're watching on a desktop, you can jump to those really easily and really quickly. I will see you next week for a brand new video. Check out these 2 videos after this one, and I'll see you next week for a brand new one. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.